Aquarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of January 2025. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aquarius. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the 10 of Pentacles. That's stability. That's you focusing on your sense of stability. All right, starting off the reading, you get the 3 of Cups crossed by the World card. There's a cycle that's coming to a close here in regards to a particular connection you may have with someone. Very loving connection, but there's a cycle that's coming to a close. That doesn't mean that this situation is coming to a close necessarily. It's just a cycle that's part of whatever connection this is. In your focus, the Magician, you're manifesting something. I feel like you're shifting your focus slowly but surely towards your stability, whether that's closer to home, work, family, something. In the recent past, the Justice card, definitely energy's coming into balance for you. In your strength, the High Priestess, you got your intuition as your BFF right now. It's showing up strong for you. In the immediate future, the Empress is a very caring, loving, nurturing kind of an aspect that's coming to the surface for you. That's yours. You know, it's a really cool energy, really nice. Supporting this reading, the Knight of Pentacles. I kind of get the sense that this transition towards your focus more in the direction of your stability is quite slow. It's not one of those, you know, until now you focused on who knows what, and then you go to bed, you wake up, tomorrow it's like, bam, stability. Okay, we're going there. No, it's not like that. It's one of those that sneaks up on you almost. In the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Ace of Swords. What are you doing here? You're doing something here. I don't know what you're doing. But whatever the plan is, looks good. Okay. In your hopes and fears, the 5 of Swords, there's a little bit of deception there. I don't know what the fuck it's doing there, but it's there. And for the potential outcome, the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. You're really putting effort into something really practical here. So I feel like in here, in the hidden energies, you may be initiating something, starting something. I don't see you being aware of it, though. It's not like one of those things, oh yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing here. I feel like you're starting it without even thinking about it or something. And then it takes off, and then I see you in the potential outcome really taking off with it. Okay. Let's see. Let's clarify. Let me do the 10 of Pentacles. For the 10 of Pentacles, you get the 3 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. It's almost like you've been wanting to really put all of you in this direction of your stability. But it does feel like there's been things along the way that you needed to take care of before that happened, where you can find yourself being like, oh, finally, yeah, I wanted to do this for the longest time. But again, there's been things that needed to be addressed along the way. Let's do the 3 of Cups. The Hermit, the Emperor, the 2 of Pentacles. This is kind of a suspended energy. This is one of those, you know, I wonder where this connection with you is going to end up. And then that's it. Nobody's doing anything about it to see where it's going to end up. It's like, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Okay. Like, there's no commitment to taking it somewhere. There's just a wondering about it. Like, I wonder, this looks good. I wonder if it's gonna go anywhere. And that's it. It's been suspended. It's been left up in the air. For the World card, you get the Three of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. Okay, well, it didn't end good. It's been suspended. It's been... If there was a connection here, somebody may have made some promises that were never taken, to fulfillment at all. But meanwhile, some painful things may have interfered here. That I have no idea where things are left with this one. Initially, they're left up in the air, then there's pain, and then there's, I just want to kind of push this to the side, it feels like. But it doesn't feel like I'm done and over with this one. I'm taking the shovel, I'm making I'm digging a hole and I'm just throwing it in there and burying it. It doesn't feel like that. It does feel like it's pushed to the side because now you need to focus on your shit. So it doesn't feel closed off. Let's do the Magician in your focus. The Six of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. You're kind of... This manifestation, you know how I see this manifestation of yours? You're taking a bottle. You're putting a note in it. The note says, I wish you well. I hope you get everything you need in this life. I love you. Yours truly, Aquarius. Put that note in the bottle. Throw it in the ocean. That's how I see this one. I have no idea who this bottle is for. But maybe that connection... Maybe that's how you close it off? What is going on here? Let's do the Justice card in the recent past. The Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. Same kind of deal. This is a mystery kind of a situation. I don't know what's going on. I feel like you don't know what's going on half the time. Where things are never really concluded into anything. There's some action in this and then that's it. And then there's another action and then that's it. And then there's another action and that's it. It's like, but there's no conclusion to those actions. Like, where do those things lead? Oh, nowhere. There's so much randomness in this one. It's hard to understand what the fuck is going on here. I must say it's quite intriguing. But at the same time, it's like... What? Why is this up in the air all the time? And it functioned like this for a very long time. Initially, it shows up in the shape and form of this is something that worked out until a point in which it didn't. And from that point on, all of everything that surrounded the situation was kind of up in the air, no conclusions to it, no nothing. Bottles in the ocean and stuff with notes. Let's do the High Priestess in your strength, the Judgment card, the Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords. It's time because you're being called in this direction where your focus is shifting towards your own sense of stability. If there's no conclusion to this, you want a conclusion here when it comes to I'm building something here, I'm creating something. I want to know what that something is, right? So for some reason, you're being called in that direction and you feel that call. And it's like, I got to do what I got to do. So you're doing it. If I were to ask you, where'd you leave this? You would be like, same place. Nowhere or somewhere. Both. Okay. Now that is quite interesting. For the Empress in the immediate future, you get the Chariot, the Death card, the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, you're coming into a place of recognizing that there has to be a conclusion to it, and maybe you're closing it off. That's what feels right at this time when I'm looking at you. I don't know if you will. I just see that feels like the right conclusion to that. And then starting from scratch, you know, for yourself. It's not tied up to any other energy. But again, that's just something that feels natural as you come into this energy. And it does feel natural. I'm not sure if you're going to do it though. Are you? Or not? I don't know. That's going to be up to you when you get there. You know? For the supportive energy, you get the for the Knight of Pentacles, you get the Hierophant, the Four of Swords, the Five of Wands. You've been in this place for quite a minute, and even though sometimes it made sense, I don't know how, but sometimes it made sense, most times it didn't. That there was no conclusion to it all this time, that things were left, again, somewhere and nowhere at the same time. You've been on this for a very long time. And again, you're feeling more the call towards, I gotta do me. And that's your departure from this place into the new place of you focusing on yourself and your own sense of stability. For the Ace of Swords and the hidden energies, you get the High Priestess, the Nine of Wands, the Page of Swords. You're kind of dragging your feet here. There's something you want to do. There's some action you're planning to take here. You want to take. But and it feels right to you, whatever action this is. It could have to do with this, that you want to close this off. It could have to do with the new direction of you starting something off there, creating something. One of those probably. And it feels like you're kind of dragging your feet because your intuition is telling you, hey, this is it. Yeah, you got to do this. And you're hearing it. But for some reason, you're also standing in your own way a little bit with it. So that's why it feels like you're dragging your feet through this. Come on, Baba. Not on the table. Not on the table. Here. Need on Mama. Oh, my little boy. Oh, my little boy. My little crazy boy. So, okay. So you're doing it, but again, with dragging of feet here. Let's do the Five of Swords. In the Hopes and Fears, the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Wands. It's a little, you know, even though you've kind of gotten used to this back and forth kind of an energy, or even somewhere and nowhere at the same time kind of an energy, it feels like at this point you've kind of gotten used to it and it became your normal. When it comes to this situation, it's a little bit deceptive because it's like, how is that stable? How is that healthy? How is that when especially now as you're trying to focus on your stability, how is that contributing to your stability when it bounces back and forth and left and right and up and down and somewhere and nowhere and you know, how stable of an energy is that? Especially now. So that's why it's coming through as being a little bit deceptive. Like, okay, you made it your normal. Does it mean it is normal? Part of your normal? Or stable? Let's not call it normal. Let's call it stable. Let's do the Eight of Pentacles in the potential outcome. You get the Four of Wands, the Temperance card, the Justice card, because it will affect your future, whatever, even a project that you have for yourself. You know, you're used to this kind of an energy of instability, because ultimately that's what it is. You're going to apply it to, you know, you've been in this place for who knows how long. It became your normal. you're going to apply it to whatever's next, whatever experience is opening up for you next. Because you're just coming from this place, it's easy to apply it, you know how to do it already. So you're going to turn that stable situation that you're being called to, which is your life basically, into instability. Do you want that? I don't think so. So over there, I see you balancing yourself out in time and investing from a more stable place, even though this experience has been taking you for quite the ride until you normalized it. I don't even know to this day if it's closed off, in all honesty. I'm still kind of, but you are looking like in the future experiences after almost concluding this somehow, you're leaning towards finding or seeking a place of stability for whatever it is you're investing in. So that's good because you're succeeding. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, the Tower. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Just like this, energy showed up for you for the longest time. It created some sort of normalcy for you. That's the thing. And every experience you may be looking at from that angle of, if it doesn't carry that bounciness to it, yeah, it's no good for me. And that's not it, because at the end of the day, we all are looking for the most part for something more sustainable for a little while longer than 5 minutes like this, 5 minutes like that, 5 minutes, like Kai here. What are you doing? What do you want from me? Why are you on my table? Who are you looking at? Juno? Is she pissing you off, boy? Is she mocking you? The door is closed, so he's looking somewhere in there, and I don't know what he's seeing because I can't see shit, but he does. Are you pissed off? Who's pissing you off? Who's pissing you off? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. I know, go. I know you can't stand it to be loved and cherished and adored and leaving hair. Anyways, let's do the universe. Oh, we did the universe, right? Yeah, but Kai jumped right on it and I forgot. Yeah, the universe said the same thing. 5 minutes like this. So kind of trying to come out of this in a more stable way for yourself, because again, you're being pulled towards focusing more on your stability, and it's called stability for a reason. Let's do Alice the Wonderland. Investigate, look closely, ask questions, think before acting. All right. And these are quotes. I'll start with a quote. It's a short one. No, I'll look first. Too many people blindly follow others, and in many situations we can find it easier to go with the flow, to trust in other people, and even to follow orders. But Alice does not do this, not until she has thought it through for herself. She may be impetuous, adventurous, and curious, but she is also sensible, cautious, and inquiring. Alice remembers the good, common sense advice she has learned through hearing stories of others' mishaps. And right now, you must be like Alice. This card asks you to check something carefully before going ahead. You are being encouraged to take a daring new path of action. And while everything is most likely well, you still need to take responsibility and remember to be your own guardian and caretaker. Look over the details, check the packing, be sure to know what is in the fine print, and ask questions about the arrangement or the offer which you are about to enter into or accept. If, like Alice, you find there is nothing alarming or hidden about the arrangement, by all means, go ahead. However, do not follow orders or blindly do what you are told. Investigate, decide, and if you go ahead, be prepared for unexpected changes when you sign, start, connect, or decide to advance. There is always an element of the unpredictable, and there is no way of preparing for all the strange and wonderful things that will happen next. Divination. An important decision requires you to inquire, inform yourself, and think it through thoroughly. Find out as much as you can and look at the fine print. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.